Gentlemen, let me ask you something straight from the heart, and with all the honesty you deserve at this stage of life. Have you ever wondered why, despite doing everything right, you still feel heavy, tired, and as if your body is carrying a burden it can't shake off? Why do some mornings you wake up feeling like the spark of your younger years has been quietly stolen, even though your medical checkups show nothing alarming? The truth is, the real thief might not be disease at all, but the silent buildup of toxins that doctors rarely talk about openly. As a physician who has spent decades caring for men over 60, I can tell you that what flows in your blood shapes everything: your energy, your clarity of mind, even your ability to perform and enjoy intimacy. And yet most men never hear that certain everyday foods, the ones sitting right now in your kitchen, can act like a natural cleansing river, flushing out the hidden poisons that slowly weaken your heart, your circulation, and your manhood. Imagine your bloodstream as a majestic river that once ran pure and fast, feeding every organ and muscle with life. Over the years, debris has been dumped into it: pollution from the environment, residues from processed foods, heavy metals, and the invisible waste left behind by stress and poor sleep. The river grows murky, it slows down, the banks begin to clog, and suddenly, that river no longer nourishes with the same vitality. What if I told you there are simple, natural foods that you may pass by in the market without even noticing, that can clear this river, restore its flow, and bring back strength to places you thought were lost forever? This is not a miracle pill, nor a secret supplement sold in the shadows. This is science, rooted in nutrition and human physiology. A truth so simple and yet so powerful that few in the medical world take the time to explain it to men like you. But I will. Because you deserve to know that your energy, your blood flow, your longevity, and yes, even your intimate vitality, can be rekindled by embracing what nature has placed on your plate. Stay with me until the very end of this video, because once you discover these foods and understand how they act inside your body, you will never look at your meals the same way again. Your blood is the river of your life, and tonight, I will show you how to make it flow pure and strong once more. Before we dive deeper, I want to make you a promise. If you stay with me until the end of this video, you will discover the names of everyday foods, simple, accessible, often overlooked, that act as natural cleansers for your blood. These are not exotic superfoods hidden on a distant mountaintop. No, these are items that can be found in your local market, foods that carry within them the ability to restore purity to your bloodstream and vitality to your entire body. I promise to reveal not only which foods they are, but also the science behind them. I will explain how they interact with your blood vessels, how they target toxins, and how they reignite the circulation that keeps your heart, your brain, and even your intimate performance alive and strong. More than that, I will open your eyes to how easily these foods can be integrated into your daily routine, transforming every meal into an opportunity for healing. But here is where I ask you to pay close attention. I will not give everything away at once. Some of the most powerful revelations will only be shared toward the end, because understanding why your body has been struggling is just as important as learning how to fix it. Think of it as a journey, where each step builds upon the last, until the final key is placed in your hands. And here's the truth that most men over 60 don't realize. When toxins accumulate in your bloodstream, they silently drain your masculinity. They sap your stamina, blur your mental clarity, and rob you of the joy of waking up with energy. Doctors often focus on prescribing medications to treat the symptoms, but very few will tell you that your blood itself may be crying out for cleansing. I will show you that by making simple but powerful changes to your diet, you can begin to reverse years of buildup and feel a difference not in months, but in days. So, what can you expect from this video? You will walk away knowing which foods fight back against the toxins that have been slowing you down. You will understand how these foods strengthen your arteries, improve your circulation, and naturally boost your vitality. And above all, you will learn how to take control of your health in a way that feels empowering, not overwhelming. Stay with me, because at the very end I will reveal one food that is often ignored, yet it has the potential to transform your blood and renew your energy like few others can. This is the open secret your doctor won't tell you, but I will. Men, allow me to speak to you not only as a physician, but as someone who has walked beside countless men over the age of 60, listening to their frustrations, their fears, and their quiet hopes. I know what it feels like to sit in a doctor's office, to hear test results that sound normal, and yet to walk out feeling far from normal. I know the frustration of hearing, "It's just age," when deep down you sense there must be more to the story. And let me tell you this with absolute certainty. You are right. Age does not have to mean surrender. I have been practicing urology for decades, and during that time I have seen patterns that repeat again and again. Men come to me with the same complaints: fatigue, difficulty with circulation, challenges in intimacy, a feeling that their strength is slipping through their fingers. And though their medical charts often look fine, their eyes tell me the truth. They are tired of being dismissed. They are tired of being told to simply accept decline as part of growing older. This is why I speak to you today with authority, but also with empathy. I have witnessed transformations when men take control of their blood health. I have seen patients who could barely climb a flight of stairs regain the vigor to play soccer with their grandchildren. I have seen men who had resigned themselves to low energy rediscover a spark in their marriages after making changes as simple as adding certain foods to their diets. And yes, I have seen men who thought their intimate lives were over find themselves surprised by new strength and renewed confidence. When I tell you that your blood is the river of your life, I am not speaking in metaphors alone. As a urologist, I study blood flow every single day. Circulation is the foundation of male vitality. Without clean, strong, oxygen-rich blood moving freely through your vessels, every part of you suffers, from your heart and brain to your muscles and your manhood. That is why I emphasize these foods, because I have seen them make a difference, not only in medical studies, but in the very lives of men I have treated. You are not just a statistic. You are not just another patient. You are a man with years of wisdom, with relationships that matter, with dreams that are still alive. And it is my role, my calling, to give you the knowledge that can keep your body strong enough to enjoy the years ahead. That is why I am here speaking with you directly, not as a stranger on a screen, but as your doctor, your guide, and your ally. Gentlemen, it is time we speak plainly about what happens to a man's body after the age of 60. Many of you have already felt the signs: sluggish mornings, slower recovery after exertion, a gradual fading of the sharp energy that once defined you. These are not random inconveniences. They are the visible marks of what is happening invisibly inside your blood. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at filtering out toxins. The liver, the kidneys, and even the natural antioxidants within your cells begin to slow down. Meanwhile, decades of exposure to processed foods, pollution, alcohol, and even medications leave behind chemical residues that circulate in your bloodstream. The result is what I call toxic load, a silent buildup that thickens your blood, weakens your arteries, and starves your organs of the pure flow they need. Think about your arteries as flexible pipes. In youth, they are wide, elastic, and clean. By the time you reach 60, however, small deposits of plaque combined with toxins make those pipes narrower and less flexible. Blood no longer rushes forward with the same vigor. Instead, it drags, struggling to deliver oxygen to your muscles and nutrients to your heart. That is why so many men find themselves short of breath, fatigued, or unable to maintain the vitality they once took for granted. And the impact is not only physical. When circulation weakens, the brain receives less oxygen. Memory lapses become more frequent. Focus slips away. Even your mood is affected, leading to irritability and feelings of hopelessness. Add to that the intimate consequences: erections that are softer, stamina that fades too quickly, and suddenly a man feels as though his very identity has been stolen by time. But here is the harsh truth. This decline is not simply age. It is neglect. It is the price of ignoring what toxins do inside your bloodstream. Left unchecked, they contribute to high blood pressure, clogged arteries, diabetes, and even strokes. They rob you of years of healthy life and replace them with years of dependency and frailty. Yet, I want you to hear this with hope, not despair. Because the same blood that is burdened with toxins can also be cleansed, renewed, and revitalized. Your body is not beyond repair. It is waiting for the right tools, the right foods, to flush out the poison and restore balance. This is the turning point. Either continue down the path of silent decline, or choose to nourish your blood and reclaim the energy, clarity, and masculinity that still belong to you. Now that we understand the problem, let us step into the solution. I want you to imagine sitting down at your dining table tomorrow morning, not just to eat, but to begin healing. Each bite you take can either add to the toxins burdening your blood or act as a powerful cleanser, washing away what has been weighing you down. And here is where the everyday foods I promised begin to reveal their strength. The first truth is that nature designed certain foods to work as internal purifiers. Take, for example, foods rich in antioxidants. Deeply colored fruits and vegetables like berries, beets, and leafy greens. When these enter your body, they hunt down free radicals, those unstable molecules that damage your cells and poison your blood. I once had a patient in his mid-60s who could barely walk half a mile without gasping for breath. Within weeks of adding a daily portion of beets and spinach to his meals, his circulation improved so dramatically that he returned to hiking trails he thought he would never see again. But antioxidants are only the beginning. There are foods with natural detoxifying compounds that directly assist your liver in filtering out harmful substances. Garlic, for instance, is more than just a flavor in your kitchen, it is a natural cleanser. It contains sulfur compounds that activate liver enzymes responsible for flushing toxins from your blood. I remember a gentleman, 71 years old, who confided in me about his constant fatigue. When he began incorporating fresh garlic into his diet, alongside hydration, his energy levels rose, his blood pressure stabilized, and his wife later told me he had regained a spark she thought was gone forever. Then there are foods that thin the blood naturally, improving its flow and reducing the risk of clots. Citrus fruits with their vitamin C strengthen blood vessels and dissolve certain fatty deposits. Turmeric, with its golden hue, reduces inflammation and helps keep arteries flexible. When men over 60 embrace these foods, they often notice not only improved circulation, but also a renewed sense of vitality in areas of life they feared were lost. And let us not forget hydration itself. Water, plain and simple, is a forgotten medicine. Without it, your blood thickens, toxins linger longer, and every organ suffers. Pairing clean hydration with the right foods turns your body into a system that actively cleanses itself day after day. Gentlemen, I do not share these examples as theory. I share them because I have seen them work, again and again, in real men who chose not to surrender to age. These foods are not only nourishment, they are tools of renewal. And by placing them regularly on your plate, you create the conditions for stronger blood, sharper energy, and restored masculinity. Gentlemen, we have walked together through the shadows of decline and into the light of renewal. You now understand that your blood is not merely a carrier of life, but the very river that determines your energy, your clarity, and your masculinity. And while many doctors will never tell you this openly, I promised at the beginning of this video that I would reveal one food often ignored, yet incredibly powerful in flushing toxins and renewing vitality. That food is the humble lemon. Simple, ordinary, often overlooked, but extraordinary in its ability to cleanse. Lemons, rich in vitamin C and natural citric acid, act like a purifier for your bloodstream. They support your liver, strengthen your vessels, and create an alkaline environment that helps your body release waste more efficiently. I have seen men who added nothing more than warm water with fresh lemon each morning experience profound changes: clearer skin, steadier energy, improved circulation, and even stronger intimate performance. It may seem too simple to believe, but nature often hides its greatest treasures in plain sight. But here is the most important truth I want you to take away. It is not just about one food. It is about the choices you make every single day. Every piece of garlic you add, every beet you slice, every glass of lemon water you drink is a declaration that you refuse to surrender your body to toxins. It is a promise that you will not let age rob you of the years you still deserve to live in strength and confidence. Picture yourself months from now, walking with lighter steps, laughing with your grandchildren, sharing intimacy with your partner without fear or frustration. Imagine waking up and feeling that your blood flows clean and strong, that your body serves you again with the vigor you thought was lost. That vision is not fantasy. It is the reward of taking what you have learned here and making it part of your life. So I leave you with this. Do not let this knowledge sit idle. Act on it. Begin tomorrow morning. Drink that glass of lemon water. Add that garlic. Fill your plate with colors that cleanse, not chemicals that poison. And as you do, watch how your body responds. Watch how your spirit awakens. Watch how your very identity as a man is renewed. If this message has touched you, I invite you to share in the comments what change you will start today. Your words may inspire another man who needs this truth. And do not forget to subscribe because in the next video, I will reveal another hidden key to sustaining your strength and protecting your future. Together, we will continue this journey of renewal. Gentlemen, your blood is your life. Keep it clean, keep it strong, and it will carry you forward with the vitality you deserve.